Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel. My name is Adriana and I am here to give you a reading for the month of April. Now, before I begin, I would like to say that this is a general reading. So this is for anyone with a sun, moon, or rising sign of Pisces. And there is a bit of contradiction here, so I'll try to make sense of it as I'm talking because I tend to get more insight when I do that. But we have here the Hangman, which I'll just say the contradiction here first. This has to do with surrendering, which would be like surrendering to circumstances and, can be where life is taking you. But then at the same time, we have for what it is that you need to focus on, we have choreography, which has to do with making a plan, making steps. So that's the opposite of surrender. So, okay, actually, yes, see? When I talk, I get the answers. Okay, so what I'm getting is the Hangman is where you have been. You have been allowing yourself to go with the flow. So perhaps you haven't actually surrendered yourself to the circumstances yet, but you have been allowing yourself to go along with the flow, like I said, instead of directly orchestrating, choreographing your life. So, you have been led from situation to situation. And so, here at the beginning of April, you're being asked to surrender to the circumstance that you are currently in, if you have not done so already. And we have the person down here meditating, right? So, meditating on the situation, feeling the situation that you are currently in, instead of trying to fight against the situation that you're in or feeling like a victim for any reason for being in the situation that you were in. Then, when you are going within inside and meditating with the Hermit, which has come in, we have asking where it is that you would like to go, what you would like to choreograph into your life. So focus on that. And we have here the Metatron's Cube, which has to do with the energy of the universe. So feeling the energy within the universe and utilizing that energy to choreograph what it is that you would like in your life. So using that to manifest, but doing that through actual action steps that you're going to take to move forward. And coming into that within this internal space, because that's where you're going to come with the highest answer to this, the highest timeline for you. And then that's going to give you your positive outcome. You will find the sun, your source. And then you will be able to rejoice to finding that reaching that outcome that you have been looking for since, before the Hangman. And with coming up with that, we have your lesson for April, which is live your soul, not a role. And so I'm saying that part of this has had to do with the roles and like titles that you have given yourself. So for example, say you are a mother. You have put on that role of mother. And that mother role has led you into different situations, which in a way you have allowed, even if you haven't surrendered yourself to it. So, let's say your kid wants to play soccer. And so you agree, but then this has led you to having to go to a bunch of soccer meets, which has potentially prevented you from doing something that is your own dream. So you have been locked into this role, which has locked you into different situations. So if we go through this, surrender to the fact that you have, allowed your child to be in soccer, which means you are in this situation and you are in this role of mother. stop trying to fight against that. But go inside and figure out, what is it that you want? What is it that you want, regardless of your role of mother? Put that aside. You may have thoughts come up and say, well, I can't do this because I am a mother. Let that go and just focus on what it is that you want. Then work with the energies in order to put that into manifestation, that despite your role as a mother, you can still have what it is that you want, besides the commitments of taking your child to soccer games. Work with that energy in order to come to that, outcome that you are looking for. And then if it is a different type of role, for example, if we use me, I keep using it as an example because it's easy and it's real. So see, I was trying to focus on kind of being like a tarot reader, right? There's different things about what you do as a tarot reader, like the type of videos that you should upload. And I was already breaking this because I'm uploading other kinds of videos as well. But if we hold on to that, we have a role of tarot reader, and it dictates what it is that you do, the content that you do, the way that you present it. As we're having live at your soul. Publish the videos. I need to publish the videos that I actually want to publish. What is aligning with me? Because that is coming from my soul. Whereas what they say you publish as a tarot reader is coming from a role of being tarot reader. Let go of the role and focus on what is coming from your soul. So I don't have to actually align as a tarot reader. I can align as the soul that I am and the content that comes out of me. That is my soul, not a role. So you can drop the role and then just focus on what it is that you want to create. Or you can hold on to the role, because obviously if you are a mother, you want to continue being a mother. But do not allow that role to dictate what it is that you can or cannot do and can and cannot create in your life. And then we have what it is that you need to let go of for this month, and we have soulmate, which I'm getting this as coming in as, letting go of this kind of, I have the word fantasy come in, but I'm getting like ideal. This idealism of looking for a soulmate, that perfect person, and that perfect person kind of completing you, being that missing half that you don't have. Letting that go and recognizing the soul, the complete soul that you already are without this person. Instead of trying to reach towards this person in order to create that ideal life that you're looking for and create like an ideal representation of who you think that you will be once you have that person. Once you let that go, then you can fully embrace your full self that you are without that person, and then that person might show up for you. But first you have to let go of this fantasy, as the word that they're giving me, the fantasy that you have of what your life will be like once they come into your life. And then lastly, we have coming in what it is that would benefit for you to change in your thinking for April, and we have bedtime thoughts. So when you're getting ready for bed, notice what thoughts are coming into your mind and come up with 3 things that you did well during the day. So for this, I would take that a step further. And since our lesson is to live your soul, not your role, think of 3 things that you did that each day that was coming from your soul instead of the dictations that are coming from the roles that you have given yourself. And with that is the end of your reading, Pisces. And if you did like this, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing.